Hi YouTube, we are back. We're ready to complete Detective Grimoire, hopefully. Okay, here we go. So...
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here.
I'm trying to remember where
And
we were
I'm
at.
impressed someone would want to.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock.
Oh no, do we have something...
He's staring into my soul.
That gave us a code?
It should open if I set the right number.
Oh. Right, so I'm gonna have to look at, like, my case notes, maybe? Clues? Right, does something have a number on it? What might have had a number on it? Did a map have a number on it? No? Let's go through these in order, see if we can find a number. I genuinely don't remember. I don't think there was a number on that. Number. One, two, no, that's just the order of those. Gloves, trousers, things like that. Ah, maybe here? No? Oh no. Notes, maybe not notes. I mean, this is a did any of these give us a number? Right. Okay, right. So maybe this guy has a number on his page somewhere? No. Oh no, I feel like I have forgotten something important that had the number on it.
So,
what a nightmare. What a nightmare.
Not suspicious!
Ooh!
Suspicious!
Ooh! Okay, let's go back to the start of this. I'm gonna do this because that's exciting. Right. So... Sally and Eva been working in the swamp this year.
Not
That's
suspicious.
Not suspicious. Sally thinks the swamp is disgusting and is also not suspicious. Having long legs and wearing black leggings. I'm not saying they're not suspicious.
Not suspicious!
But also her legs and her leggings were like part of the costume. Well, not her legs are part of the costume, but her leggings were part of the costume. Sally often brings spare clothes to swamp. That's kind of suspicious. Not locking away the belongings is a little bit weird. Sally has a good view of Echo's protest spot. I mean, I don't know if these are suspicious or not suspicious. Echo shares many views of Agent Folder. Protest is being ignored by Remington. Has not been putting it. That's definitely suspicious. Echo is not a talented artist or musician. I feel like that's a little bit suspicious too. Protesting for animal rights. Been spending more time in his swamp. In the tent is definitely suspicious. I feel like he is just generally quite suspicious. I don't think this is helping me get the answer though. Do we have like... there must be something. Because this just takes you to the other different places, doesn't it? Was there something in the office, maybe? Okay. So, but there's still something we've not worked out of the office. No clues at the swamp deck. We've got all the clues there. Oh, there's a few places we've not got clues then, so we might need to go back through all of these. This could be something that's like inside the tent, maybe. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a few places we've not got all the clues then. Right, let's go to the office first. Let's see what other clues we have. I'm tempted to get a hint because I feel like...
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in.
I mean, I feel like we clicked on everything, unless it's out here.
There's an open window above Remington. One of the curtains is...
We already
What's
checked
this?
that, didn't we? Yeah, we already got that. I think. Unless there's something on...
What's this?
Another one. Oh no, you can't click them, okay. What's this? Oh, directions of where you can go.
I don't like it here. It's Remington's office. I don't really want to go inside, but I don't think I have a choice.
Right, we already
The strange
checked
footprints stop. Maybe I should take...
the reeds at some point, so I don't think there's anything else in here. No. I guess, I mean, will I do the hint? Maybe I should try a blue suit next time. That would be a real turnabout, I'm sure. Grimoire's case files. Right, I am very confused. So there's definitely something in here we've
I
not
don't
looked
know
at.
what's in that... I'm gonna stop.
Is it something
Remington's
on
desk is
this?
covered. It's all about... And ink bottles. Eesh. It's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Maybe the numbers on here.
It's a letter Remington was writing before. My dear fellow, I received your note, but I've only
We've
recently... I
definitely
feel like
read
my...
all this
Oh,
before,
dude.
haven't we?
Vincent
What's there?
Vanderpeer. There's a couple... Vincent Vanderpeer. There's a... It's a letter Remington was... Before my dear Iris... Whatever. I feel... Oh, There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated in a few places.
Okay.
There's a map of the swamp. There's a map.
Oh,
It's
I'm
been...
sorry. I feel like none of these have anything useful on them. I'm really confused. So what is this that's missing?
Photos and paintings line the wall, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. This photograph and some other men. Maybe I can ask Harper.
We already knew about that.
Something happened here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk.
Oh, bless me.
These animals. They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
Okay, so that's what we missed. Okay, so now, if I look at the case notes for here, that should be full. None of the animals in here are recognised species. Right, excellent. What's the next one we've got something missing from? The crossroads. Okay. I feel like we didn't really look here very
Note to
much
self,
at the time.
don't
'cause
fall
I
in.
was just wanting to explore.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food. There's a hollow part of the tree, right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Shall I wait till the eyes come back and click it again? Because there was definitely eyes peeping out of that then. I'm assuming it's going to be like a little loop or something.
There's a hollow part of the tree.
Okay.
Those trees are more dense. It's like a forest back there. It's a fork in the road. It's a fork in the road.
I don't care about the fork.
It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built
Okay,
around it?
excellent. So now we're talking about this tree. So that must be the notes on that. Yes. Okay, right. Next, the protest. So there's still something at the protest, but I'm not convinced that it's not just the fact that we need to get in the tent.
Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this path. A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
Stop swamping the swamp.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to. It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul.
I feel like...
It should open if I set the right number.
Do you know what? I think it might be like... Don't we know a year that Boggy was found or something like that? It's probably that. Let's have a look. He's not officially been sighted for 60 years. Was recorded in the Explorer's Journals. 3 small claws. Damn, there's no year. Unless the year is in Mr. Remington's. No. That's annoying. What about... Was it him? The chef, yeah. I feel like the picture had a date to it or something. Maybe we'll find out in the museum, but I feel like potentially going in there is what's going to give us the extra clue here. So let's just put that one on a hold for now. Right, outside office, path, museum. So there's a couple more things in the museum, and I think the museum might have the year in it. I might be wrong. Like, I feel like... Oh, maybe not. 60 years. So if we knew the date, today's date, then maybe we'd know the 60 years previously.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
Oh, okay.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Okay, so that didn't
It's a
give us
brochure
year.
from the...
Has this got a year on it? No. Not unless we have to work out what MCMXXXIV is in numbers, which I feel like is a little bit extreme.
This is a really cramped museum. Just one room, not worth the admission price. There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside.
Do we not have a key?
It's locked though.
Did we not get a key? At some point.
This is a really... Things in jars. Ooh. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade.
These books, I don't know.
Books about Boggy and other... I'll read them some other time.
No, read them now. We need to know.
Apparently, this is the exact hat... it seems everyone is... Apparently...
Do we not have a key? We have a lockpick. What's this? Oh, just... No, don't want to quit the game. I know. You can do the hint thing, can't you? So maybe if we stick the hint mode on, it will give me a little hint of where I need to look. Right. I was thinking that.
This
Damn
journal
it.
belonged
I
to
did
the
think,
explorer
did we look at this?
who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago.
Does that give us a year? No. Right, so that's one of them. We just need the other one. Where do we need to look? Come on, give us a clue. Give us a clue. There's definitely... Oh yeah, see, look, it's definitely saying if you had a key. I feel like we do have a key. Or was somebody going to give us a key?
There's a little door. There's a little door in the wall here.
Is there a way that I can...
This is a...
We've got a lockpick. Where is, like, do I not have an inventory or something? Maybe? I don't know.
This is a really crap...
Sorry.
Not...
Sorry. I think then that we maybe need the key to get into there. Oh, that went up to 100 there. Right. Museum. So we've still got this one. What have we missed? I think we've got everything now. So somewhere I must have this number. Somewhere I must have it. I don't understand where I would know the number from, though. Like, what would give me the number? I wonder... Like, I feel like the museum is going to be the place where it tells you.
Models of Boggy's Claw. Some...
Ooh. No. Okay. Can I look at this?
I better take...
Okay, you can. But it must be in here, surely? I feel like there's got to be something somewhere.
It's a poster from the old Bog...
It must be this. Do you reckon if I Google what that is? Let me Google it. MCMXXXIB in numbers. 1934. Okay, let me write that down. So in fact, let me just leave that open, then when we get back there we can try that. So what do I do with the key? Can I talk to you? Have I not? No, I've already talked to him about
Something
that.
you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, alright?
Okay. How do I get in there? That's what I want to know. Okay. Oops. Wrong thing. So, if we go back here, let's try... I'm doing this all wrong. Let's try 1934 then.
I'm impressed someone might... And I...
1, 9, 3, 4. Oh my god. Jesus, that... It's a good job we have Google, because I would not have figured that out otherwise.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news. Remington is dead.
Oh, he's sad that Remington is dead. Like, he was the person I was most sus about, if I'm completely honest. Like, genuinely, he was the most sus, in my opinion.
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
Okay. Anything
There's
else in there?
nothing else in here.
Okay, so that, I think, should give us the final puzzle piece there. So it's just the key, I think. I'm sure there was another one that had something. Maybe not. So there's just one more thing in the museum and it's about the key. So where? I'm sure we got a key at some point. Mac. Oh, sorry, the cat is being annoyingly annoying. Right. I am stumped on where to get the answer to this clue from. I mean, it has to be at the museum. Let's just press every little bit of the museum.
This is a really...
What have I not
Let's
touched
see.
yet?
This is a things in... Unless it's
Right, we've done things in jars.
Models
we've
of
looked at this.
some-
I can't click on any of this.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models.
Okay. Oops, not what I was trying to press.
Books about Boggy and other mysterious creatures. I'll read them some other time. There's a
I want to
little
get through
door in
this
the
door.
wall here.
Right, we've definitely looked at that a million times and it's not that.
Some educational Did you know swamp? Some educational... Did you... In a different location. It's only... That might... This is a
I am... Right, we definitely can only come out of this room. Right, I am gonna have to Google, I think. Unless... Yeah, because it's not giving me a, like, glittery thing or anything. Not what I meant to do. Let me pause a moment. Okay. I did a little bit of cheeky Googling there, and I think I am actually in an alright position. I just need to do a few things that I didn't realise I needed to do. So it's saying go to the crossroads. Is it the crossroads though? Because she's normally at the entrance. No? Maybe I need to come through this way. Okay, maybe this was not the answer. But it is saying go to the museum, talk to Folder, and present him with the wind-up toy.
A good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
Well, it's not that. So, I think I'm gonna have to pause again. And, Google again. This is not going well, is it? I am having very little luck on this. However, it has just occurred to me that perhaps something about the museum is related to outside the museum. Because we know that these
I don't
flowers...
think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Because they were the flowers that we think are used,
That
right?
museum is quite a nice building.
Sorry, my
Which
cat
makes
is
it
being
look
really
even
annoying
more
right
out of
now.
place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre. That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Maybe I have got to talk to somebody still. I mean, I feel like I've shown... Like... I'm so confused. Let's just go and visit everybody and talk to them again. And double check that we have everything ticked off.
So, if you're not...
Wait. Don't these normally get checked off?
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar. I'm here.
you're...
But there's...
Let's just blasting through this, because I've definitely spoken to him already.
So,
If you...
Oh,
I have a bone to
back. We've already done the challenge. Okay, so that didn't tick off anyway. Right, we've already done all of them for you. What about
So,
profiles? We've already spoke to you about everybody. Maybe I just need to speak to certain people about... They were in the clearing, weren't they? Maybe I've just not spoke to everybody about everybody, but I thought I had.
what?
I don't know how that's going to get me another museum clue, though. Maybe I've just got the answers already. Nobody there. I think we've already... Unless I have more to say to you now, I've seen your little diary.
Oh?
No? I think I've, like, spoken to everybody. What about this girl? Spoken to you about everybody.
Hey,
Oh,
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
okay. So now that's 100% done for her, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this might be an option then. So the cafe, there's this chap. No, I've showed you everything. And I've talked to you about everybody. Oh, wrong button. I am having a nightmare today. Treehouse.
You can put that away. I can't help you
Bless
with
me.
it.
Okay.
You should ask someone else.
Okay, damn it. I'm like, oh my god, she's got things I haven't spoken about, and then they're just no use whatsoever. But at least I've obviously not spoke to everybody. Was there anybody at the bridge? No. Was there anybody in the woods? Excuse me?
Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
Yes, please. I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you. No need to push me but the direction would help. You're the one who needs a little push. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one because I need help.
No need to push me, but the direction would help.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You want me to be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush
Okay,
these things,
so
you know?
maybe I need to
Have you
talk.
noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away.
Maybe
You
she'll
need
give
to
me a
look little
key.
closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again.
Oh no!
Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
Please. Right, so that was no help. Okay. Path. Nothing there. Museum, we've already checked that guy. We've already checked that guy. There's nobody there, nobody there. Did we already check him? Yep, you've been asked everything and you've been told to everybody. I don't think there's anybody at the cross. Oh, she's here now. Okay, so this is what it told me to do. So maybe I just needed to trigger her at the other place to trigger her here. Maybe that was my issue.
You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all. I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone. I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy. Okay. There's a big part of me wants to say that, but I don't know if I don't believe that he exists. I think he might exist.
I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he?
Why is she not on my
And stayed out of
suspect
trouble for
list?
that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says... Thank you.
Oh, how cute. I was really hoping she was going to give me a key or something. So I'm pretty certain it said do that and then go to the museum and talk to Folder again.
So,
But let me just look at Google because I present him with the wind-up toy and you should have all of them.
a good
I have
example of how Boggy's
definitely-
feet are never shown in any form.
I've already done that and I'm still only on 97%. So there's something else here in this museum.
There's a little door in the wall here.
Damn. What? There must be something that I've missed, but looking like I've literally read through the entire walkthrough and I can't find anything. I'm so confused. Right, we saw her. We saw... Who are you? Oh yeah, we saw Echo. We saw you. Who are you? You're the movie director. We spoke to you. We spoke to you. We spoke to you. We spoke to you. We obviously didn't speak to Boggy. It's gonna bother me if I don't get this 100%ed. Like, I cannot deal with this. There must be something that I've missed. And it must be in the museum. I'm gonna have to Google again, if I'm honest with you. I'm actually gonna have to Google again. Damn it. Okay, I've just found myself a little picture of where you need to press to get all the notes. And I'm fairly certain I've already pressed them all. But let's try it. So, the gloves, yes. The door.
There's a little door in the wall here.
Each of those posters and that, which I've done, right? So what? No. Oh, wrong thing. Also wrong thing. So we've got the centerpiece, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. So I should get one from looking at this.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time.
Oh my god, this is gonna just tell me, isn't it?
Copyright MCM XXXIV. That'll be 1930, 1934.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. That is so... no.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't even think of clicking on that. Okay, so now we've got 100%. Excellent. Right. Jeez, oh. So I think... So now we've got 100% everywhere. I think we can go through and do this suspicion thing. Right. So I've already decided they're not suspicious. I don't think her having long legs is actually suspicious.
Not suspicious.
It is a little bit suspicious that she has black leggings. But at the same time, I think I believe her about them not being her that used them.
Not suspicious.
I'm gonna go with not suspicious. I can understand that as a person that doesn't like wearing mucky or smelly clothes.
Not suspicious.
I think the fact that she had a good view of his protest spot and told me that information was quite useful.
Not
And I don't
suspicious.
think these things are that suspicious, because who's gonna, like... I don't...
Not
like,
suspicious.
the only thing that's gonna be the problem with that is she's gonna get robbed.
Not suspicious.
So I don't think she's all that suspicious. Right. Echo, however, he's like my most sus person, because he is protesting. He's been spending more time in his tent. He's a fan of Boggy. He doesn't really know much about the actual one. I don't know. I need to see about agent folders, stuff. The fact is, yeah, I mean, I don't find that all that. No, I do find that suspicious, because the costume wasn't very artistic, was it? And the drawing of the costume was really bad. Like the fact. Oh, hang on. So yeah, Echo is more suspicious in this situation, because Echo was asking about it. It is suspicious, but like I don't think it makes him suspicious. He was just answering questions.
Not suspicious.
Locking up, that's not suspicious.
Not suspicious.
He's known Remington for a long time. I think they were friends, weren't they? And like they were in the club together, so...
Not suspicious.
He knows everyone's favourite food, which was a little suspicious. And swamp juice was all what was on the stuff. Says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared recently, which makes that not suspicious, I think. Because if it's disappeared and he doesn't know where it's gone...
Not suspicious.
Says Remington's favourite bog dog. But he was sus about the stuff that's on it, so I don't think he's suspicious either. I mean, I don't think he's suspicious at all, really, because he was just filming it. Like, he did film whatever it was that he filmed. Like, he got bits of the murder, I guess.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
I don't think
not
any of those
suspicious.
make him suspicious. So he's not suspicious because he was...
suspicious.
I
Not
don't think
suspicious.
that's all that suspicious because he got approval. Yeah, I don't think they're all that
suspicious.
suspicious because you don't need to murder somebody to make movies. That wasn't suspicious.
Not suspicious.
He took a picture of the murderer, essentially, didn't he? So
not
that's...
suspicious.
Thinks Remington has a secret. Dislikes the natural area being commercialised.
Not
I don't
suspicious.
feel like they're all that suspicious. That's
Not
not
suspicious.
suspicious. It's not suspicious that a cameraman has a camera all
Not
the
suspicious.
time. He saw him looking sick, but we know that that'll be because of the thingy, I guess, the bog dog.
Not suspicious.
I can't remember what his passionate hobby was, and I'm guessing that it wasn't suspicious, otherwise I think I'd have remembered.
Not suspicious.
So,
See, this guy I feel might be a little suspicious as well. So he knows a lot about the real one, though. Which... Oh, am I not right in thinking that the real one had a different amount of claws? So maybe he's not
Not
that
suspicious. Not
from
suspicious.
these. That's a little bit suspicious, but... I don't think he's, like,
Not suspicious.
murdery enough. Yeah, so nobody knows the shape of Boggy's footprint. He's got a lockpick. He bought a new one after he lost his old one. But that wasn't found at, like, the crime scene, was it? I don't think he's...
Not suspicious.
I don't
Not
know.
suspicious. Not suspicious.
I want to say that he's not that sus. Because I feel like he'd have been in the museum. Hunting was banned and the swamp became a protected area, that's not suspicious.
Not suspicious.
I don't think the fact that she was asked to leave is that suspicious, because
Not suspicious.
she was basically living in a place where someone wanted to make a museum. That could make her suspicious, but I don't feel like she has that much of a motive. She gave him the curtain fabric, but that's not suspicious. In fact, she's lived there for so long.
Not suspicious.
This is a little suspicious, because somebody needed to give and this.
Not suspicious.
But I don't think she'd have murdered him either, because didn't she love him?
Not suspicious.
No, I feel like I just don't think she's suspicious. I honestly just think it's Echo. Boggy,
Not suspicious.
I feel like
Not suspicious.
I just genuinely don't think Boggy's done
Not
it.
suspicious. Not suspicious.
That's good, but that's not suspicious. That
Not
isn't-
suspicious.
No,
Not
it's not.
suspicious.
3 small claws, which is the number of scrapes he had.
Not suspicious.
Body was, I mean, Mr. Remington can't be suspicious of his own death, can he? Can he?
Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not
I feel like some of
suspicious.
these are suspicious, but on somebody else. Yeah, so we know that it can't be Boggy because of the poker, I guess.
Not suspicious. Not suspicious.
I don't think Boggy would have known that he was trying to.
Not
murder
suspicious.
Boggy.
Hey,
I think that. Right, hang on. Let's
hey.
go back to the start. Right, we've got. You're totally not suspicious. You're totally suspicious. You're not suspicious. You're not suspicious. You're not suspicious. You're not suspicious. Nor are you. Nor are you. And nor are you. Right. Oh, I just got an achievement, due diligence, full suspicion on the culprit. Okay, is that a hint that I've got this right? So I think he was saying, yeah, let's go back to the swamp dock then. So
You finally returned. Well,
did you find the swamp creature? Where is he? Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I forgot all about him. What swamp creature? Okay, well, we didn't find him.
I didn't find him.
what? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire.
I
Get
thought he was
back
going
out
to say
there.
I'm not getting paid, full stop. Then I was like, okay, jeez. I don't need to. I'll keep looking for him. This case can't be solved. I don't need to. Like, that wasn't really it, was it? We were meant to be solving a murder, not finding...
I don't need to.
Boggy's criminal record... Oh, no! Was it Boggy that did it, really?
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of
I
Boggy
think I've
from
got
last
this
night?
right.
Let me see that photo.
Okay, I mean, you can see the photo, but honestly, it's definitely not Boggy.
If that's not Boggy, what is it?
It's a man in a costume. The costume design?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
The feet? Flippers? Wait. What? Someone had his... Is it the journal? No, it was the missing page that had the feet on, didn't it? Which proved that that wasn't what his feet were like. Right?
What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene
remember
don't
that.
match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Okay, well that was the poker, wasn't it? The fireplace poker.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
It was swamp juice.
This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure that everyone in the swamp would be poisoned, to make sure no one would eat at the cafe ever again, to make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office. So it was that, because it was his bog dog's his favourite.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Ooh. Final chapter. Final chapter.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night,
Okay.
at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem.
Okay.
I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Right. So, Remington rips off some curtain fabric as he falls is probably the ripping sound, right? Yeah. Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. That's probably that one. Remington cries out in shock and falls backwards will be that one. Culprit grabs the metal poker and stabs Remington. That one, yeah. Remington fires his hunting rifle at the culprit. It's probably the blast. Yeah. Remington lands on the planks outside his office. Will be after that bit. Yeah. Culprit drops the metal poker in the office. So I'm guessing it's that. And then culprit opens.
I think that's
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Ah, excellent.
Okay.
There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Oh God, what did happen to it? It's that, right? Where was it? Oh my God.
Why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Can I look at my clues? Where was it? I mean,
Why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
oh, I don't know. It was. It wasn't in. Oh yeah. It was at the headpiece, wasn't it? It was when I was at the store and I got the headpiece and then we got the curtain.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and
Oh, yeah,
concealed it
it's
inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Okay. Feet. Hands. We don't have a body. Oh no.
Wait! You never found the body piece! The torso!
I didn't know that.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
Okay.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material, something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet! Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
I don't know. Is he still wearing it? In his tent, maybe?
But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Is he wearing yellow? Uh-oh, this looks ominous. There's not even a chapter name. Oh, I don't like this, it's scary.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart
he's
enough to
got a big
uncover the real
poncho
criminal in this swamp.
Maybe it
and
was his
lucky
roll
enough
mat.
to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
It does,
Not
because he
unless
was...
you're in on the secret.
Yeah, oh yeah, not everybody knows this, do they? Was framed because, forgot to tell me that, can't be proof that, leads me to believe... Okay, was eaten by Boggy, was stolen by Boggy, was here to hunt Boggy, was Boggy in disguise. Well, he's kind of just, pardon me, admitted that. Hunt Boggy, stolen by Boggy, nothing was stolen, nothing was eaten. He's just admitted, basically. Right, what have we got here? So Bobby Burl's nothing to do with it. Richard Remington was framed? No. Forgot to tell me? No. Can't be proof that? No. Leads me to believe? No. Right, hang on, let's put that there. Something because Echo was Boggy in disguise. Forgot to tell me that? No. Can't be proof that? No, because we think he is. Leads me to believe that Echo was Boggy in disguise. None of those make sense. Was framed because Echo was... Like, if we had Boggy there, it would make sense. Okay, so I don't think that's the answer. I mean, Remington was here to hunt him. Yeah. The hunting photo leads me to believe Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Another final chapter. The Hunter and the Hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down.
No, because when
Everyone
animals
would
attack
finally
people, they
realize
kill
had
them.
no business here.
But he's not a killer. You didn't have the right. How can you know what Boggy wanted? How can you know what Boggy wanted?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective,
It's
finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp.
Is she
You
Boggy?
have another job to do.
Do we?
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
You're right, it doesn't make any difference. It makes a difference. I mean, I'm like ... here. I'm confused. Why is he trying to... I'm so confused.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us.
Okay, good. We are still
Fortunately, there's
arresting
a
him.
police station just a few miles down.
Hey, wait!
Oh my god, where is he going? That's where Boggy is. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I told you I saw eyes. Yes. Boggy! Oh, he's so cute. Bye.
Aha!
Looks like
You
you
guys
solved
have-
more than one mystery tonight.
Oh, that was so good. Like, I don't know what... I'm a little confused as to what Echo's, like, motives were towards the end there, but that was such a fun game. Oh dear. That was so much fun. And I 100% am gonna be playing, Tangle Tower, which I have already played before, but I'm completely honest when I say I cannot remember who the murderer was. I can remember various bits of, like...
Grimoire.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew.
Ooh.
A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
Oh my god. Was that the little girl? So yeah, we are gonna play Tangle Tower. It might not be the next game I play, but it is definitely on my list to play. So if you did enjoy Detective Grimoire, keep an eye out for the second Detective Grimoire game that I'll be playing in the future. So yeah, I think that's that's the end there. Like, I absolutely love these games. I think they're really cute. I like the fact that they're totally voiced. I love how fun they are. I guess I cheat a little bit by checking out everything, but I just like to see all my options, you know. I like to have everything checked. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it too, and if you did, feel free to drop a like, maybe make a comment and subscribe, and I will be back next week with a new game. Thank you for watching.